my dear Taurus, welcome to your weekly card pull. My name is Alexa. I go by alexab.alchemy. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the entire month of May. So this reading is channeled for all of my Taurus placements. If you have a Taurus sun, moon, rising, and or north node, this one is for you. Now, first of all, happy birthday, my dear Taurus. You either just had one or you got one coming up, so I hope it's absolutely wonderful for you. I have 3 decks out today. I have 2 oracle decks and 1 tarot deck. We'll see what feels like it wants to come up. So I'm really feeling called to starting out with my Crystal Spirits Oracle deck for you guys, and then we will move on from there to see what comes up. The first question that I want to start with for you guys, this is the question I like to open all of my readings with. What guidance or perspective might be helpful for you in this upcoming month? So maybe energies you might expect to be looking at, things that you might be navigating, and just overall, what's going to be helpful for you, baby? Like what's gonna make this month make you shine? We'll see. That sounded so corny. I hate that I said that, but whatever. I love that I said it too. Okay, there we go. So the first card that came out for you guys. Woo, this is a card. This is a card. This was a theme. I pulled for you guys in the upright position the card of Bronzite. Now, this card comes up anytime that we are looking at themes of trust, loyalty, steadfastness, commitment to yourself, commitment to your word. You're a Taurus, okay? So you know Taurus energy. We are in Taurus season. Up until the middle of May, we're going to be navigating the Taurus energy, which for those of you who do not know, calls us to slow down, figure out what is sustainable for us, get back in touch with earth, with nature, with a more rooted path and a more like rooted approach to life. And my dears, I think it's going to be really important for you to put yourself in situations in your life where you feel a level of trust. Like you need to trust in your environment, in other people, in yourself. Also, your trust within the universe is very important. If you've been around people who have been like a little bit shady, or you just like feel like not, like there's this piece of you that's just like, I just don't like this. I don't feel good about this. Something feels off about this. Listen to that. That is your intuition telling you something. And because Taurus season is about creating sustainability, sustainable relationships will come from a place of trust. And if it takes time to build that trust, that's okay. I'm not saying, go throw away all your relationships, but do what you have to do to establish trust in yourself and in your situations. This card also encourages us to remember that the universe has our back. So anytime this month, if you're feeling discouraged, look at your life as a whole. Any challenges that you've experienced in the past, where have they led you? What have they brought you to? Can you trust that you learned something from that? And if you're experiencing challenges now, you're also being encouraged to translate that experience of trust into what you're experiencing now so that you can relax a little bit and ease a little bit into the process. I did also pull for you guys Dalmatian Stone. I love this one. This encourages a level of playfulness and excitement in your life. So if you've been feeling like things have been really, really heavy lately, definitely make some space for yourself to experience like your childlike joy. Maybe that means doing things that you loved doing when you were younger. Maybe that means just being playful if you have a romantic partner. Maybe bring a little bit of play into your relationship or into the bedroom. Something that's gonna like open up this like inner child for yourself. Also nurturing your inner child, I feel like is gonna be really important. Maybe hanging out around children if you have like nieces and nephews or something. Kids have things to teach us, and I feel like one of the lessons that they teach us is learning how to be playful and how to have a light spirit. And I do feel like that enthusiasm will be really important for you. Also humor, laughing at things, like laughter. This is a big laughter card. So if you are involved in stand-up comedy or you want to be involved in it, this is a good time to maybe explore that a little bit more. If you're having a down day, maybe just watch some stand-up. Reach out to me. I have some stand-ups, so I'm happy to send you some, but like allow yourself to get in touch with that more like playful side that's like able to kind of laugh at the absurdity of life. It doesn't always have to be all that serious. I used to have a mentor and she would always tell me, oh, Alex, life isn't that serious. And she was right. Speaking of mentors, funny, I pulled a Rhodonite and this card is about mentors specifically and people who can provide you with a level of guidance along your path. anytime I pull this card up, and I use this deck a lot. I've used this deck for, I want to say I've used this deck for like almost 3 years now. Anytime I pull this card up, it's encouraging a level of connecting with other people. And I always feel like it calls me to connect with specifically people I see as mentors. Now, in general, this card is about connecting with others. It's not just about people in mentorship positions, but there's a level of like generosity and reciprocity. So people who will give things to you, give advice to you, give encouragement to you. And also you being able to reciprocate that. If you can't reciprocate, you know, financially, maybe you reciprocate in the way of paying it forward. Maybe you reciprocate in the way of them getting to see you succeed. Also just in your connections in general, making sure that your relationships are coming from a harmonious place. I'm feeling like the Bronzite card, I'm feeling like both of these have themes that are touching on your relationships to other people. Excuse me. And my dear Taurus, if you want sustainable relationships, they have to feel balanced. They have to feel like there's a level of connection that happens with ease, and they have to feel trustworthy if you want a long-term connection with someone or a relationship with someone. Feeling like for some of you, maybe you're like looking for a relationship. You're like, I don't know if this person's a good candidate. Can you trust them? Do you want to be around them? Do you connect with them easily? There you go. Those are your questions. Finally, from this deck, I pulled card number 55. So if you're into angel numbers, whoop, 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 big change. This is the card of Sunstone, which has a lot to do with freedom, breaking through obstacles, overcoming any limitations, knowing that you have the capacity to get things done and to do the things that maybe you feel like, if you feel a little bit unconfident, or like you are not as confident in something as you normally are or you want to be, this is your card, my dear. This is your card saying you can do it. You are a Taurus. Taurus is earth energy. Taurus is stubborn as hell. Taurus is willing to put their head down and grind and get shit done. I mean, I know that's also characteristic of Capricorn, but like Taurus has that same level of stubbornness in a loving way. So yeah, I feel like some of you relationships that you don't trust, or releasing relationships that you don't trust, or altering how you connect with them is going to be the thing that creates that sense of freedom for you. And that's going to help open up those obstacles. For some of you, again, maybe you need to reach out to a mentor or a guide or someone who can help you figure out how you want to do this. I'm taking clients right now, so feel free to reach out to me if that resonates. And some of you may be in a position where maybe you just need to like relax and play a little bit, and that's what's going to open up a sense of freedom for you. So only you know what is going to work for you and what is important for your path, but I definitely recommend taking a little bit, nope, we're going back to this one. I definitely recommend taking a little bit of time out to identify what feels good to you. On that note, I want to ask what else might feel good for you guys in this season, my dear Taurus. I'm feeling the second half. I want to ask about like the second half of, I already pulled one card, so I don't know if that one is the second half or all of May, but I want to ask about the second half of May specifically. Once we move into Gemini season, what are some things that might be useful for you? I'm feeling like I'm going to get like an orange calcite or like a body card or something. I don't know. Maybe not. You never know. So far I haven't, so yeah. I did get Numite though. This card's all about self-mastery. So I feel like as we move into Gemini season, and we move out of eclipse season, and Mercury goes direct, there is some level of self-mastery that you are going to open yourself up to, which is absolutely incredible. I feel like there's some piece of you that maybe you've been battling like old demons. Again, with eclipse season, I'm not really surprised by that. And I feel like you're going to come out feeling really strong, excuse me, within yourself because of how you're going to work through this. I did also pull for you guys Apache Tears in the reverse and Spessartine Garnet in the reverse. So Apache Tears, this card is all about releasing grief. It's not about grieving itself. Some of you may have been experiencing grief because it's in reverse. Maybe this is a piece of yourself that you're letting go of that no longer serves you. But the happy or essential message of this card is like letting go of that grief. Like you don't have to mourn things forever. And so usually when this comes up, you might be resisting it. It might be challenging, but there's also a piece of you that's probably ready to let go of something or let go of a connection that doesn't serve you. Let go of a connection that doesn't feel right or doesn't feel trustworthy. And if that is the case, my dears, Congratulations. I think that's actually a really good sign. And I think you will know, because I also pulled for you Euclase, which has everything to do with your inner wisdom, your inner knowing, your intuition. So trust that intuition wherever it's coming from, whatever it is telling you. Align with your own inner truth. And like what, again, going back to Bronzite, like truth is not just a thing related to what you tell people. Truth is also your own personal truth and embracing that personal truth. And finally, as noted, Spessartine Garnet, I pulled this one in reverse, I believe, all about charm and charisma. This was a big theme this week for a lot of signs. Your natural charm, your natural charisma, if you have any Leo placements, like fuck it up with that Leo energy. The things that make you shine and shimmer, if you will, the things about your personality that are a little bit more bold, maybe a little bit more abrasive, those things are a gift, my dear. Fuck, I love it. Taurus, those things are a gift. Do not waste them. You're being encouraged to bring those forward. And with the self-mastery card, with the playfulness card, this can be a fun process. It doesn't have to be serious. This can be a really beautiful side or a really beautiful chapter for you to bring yourself forward. Being in Taurus season, we are in your season, my dear. We are here seeing you. We are all here collectively experiencing Taurus energy. So if that's your jam, bring that forward. Don't be afraid to share your earthiness. Don't be afraid to share your quirkiness. Don't be afraid to share your little weird, like, I don't know, like hacks or your tricks or your like things just about you that make you a little bit quirky and unique. Babe, bring those things forward, please, please, please. That's really like what's coming through strongly. I'm gonna see if there's one other card in here that was like 5 that wants to come out, and I actually kind of feel like I might just close out with this deck. I feel like this one's giving us life, baby. Like, I don't feel like we really need anything else. Okay, so Auralites. This card also was kind of a big theme. Mindfulness, meditation on the present, allowing the truth to be seen, going back to your own truth, showing your own truth, sharing those pieces of yourself. And finally, Pyrite. I love this card. First of all, like, look how freaking gorgeous. This one's like dazzling. Pyrite is an encouragement for you to understand and to see your own inherent value, your own inherent worth. This one and Spessartine Garnet, where the heck did that one just go? I feel like these two cards, if these two come up, this is like a double whammy for you of like, baby, you've got some stuff going on that is absolutely incredible and absolutely amazing and absolutely worth sharing. And your job in this month, especially to create, like, I feel like for some of you, maybe this will lead to some financial abundance, honestly, but being willing to appreciate yourself and to see your own abundance, like within yourself and your own prosperity with who you are. It's not about like your material success. It may lead to that. Like you as a person connecting with that and bringing that truth forward and mastering that like beauty of yourself. Oh man, my dear Taurus, I feel like that's going to be a really, really important theme for you for this upcoming week. Finally, I pulled for you guys in reverse as the last card, Lithium Quartz, all about peaceful connections, joyful connections with other people, harmonious connections. Also, because it's in reverse, I feel like this might have to do with yourself too. So just know, the more you love yourself, the more you let yourself be confident, the more it actually opens up opportunities for you to connect with other people, and you give them permission to do the same. So please share that gift with us all, my dear Taurus. I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this was helpful. I know I just kind of stuck to one deck, but like I keep feeling like I kept getting sucked into this one, so that's what wanted to come out. If you have questions on anything, reach out and let me know. I'm here, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere at alexab.alchemy. If you found this useful, give me a little subscribe, a thumbs up, a comment, something, just so that I know. I love your guys' feedback. I really appreciate it. And with all that being said, please make sure that you guys tune in on the next one. Share this with anyone that you think might benefit from it, and enjoy the rest of your month. I love you guys so much. Bye.